All right, everyone, welcome back. It is officially awards season,
It is.
which means it is time for another deep dive.
Yes, it is.
We're going to be taking a look at some really interesting internet searches
Yeah.
surrounding a few names you probably recognize. Mikey Madison,
Okay.
Demi Moore,
Interesting.
and a movie called The Substance.
The Substance.
Okay, you heard of this movie?
I have not heard of this movie, no.
Yeah, it's interesting because there's all this online chatter.
Mm-hmm.
And it all seems to be kind of pointing towards the Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to try to figure out what exactly is going on here.
Okay.
Why are people talking about Mikey Madison and the Oscars?
Yeah.
Why is Demi Moore's name being thrown into the mix?
Right.
And what is this mysterious movie, The Substance?
I'm intrigued. Let's dive in.
All right, so let's start with Mikey Madison.
Okay.
If you're not familiar with her work, she was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood
Right.
and the show Better Things.
She's fantastic in both.
Oh, she's so good.
Yeah.
But what's really interesting is that when you look at internet searches,
Mm-hmm.
her name is popping up with the word Oscar a lot.
A lot, like Mikey Madison Oscar.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
And even some searches for Mikey Madison acceptance speech.
Whoa. They're already there.
It's like people are already picturing her on that stage.
That's fascinating, isn't it?
It is. It really is.
Because it kind of goes beyond just simple curiosity, right? It's like they're connecting dots that haven't even been drawn yet.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what do you make of that?
Well, I think it's a testament to the kind of impact she's making. I mean, she's definitely a rising star, right?
Absolutely.
But an Oscar nomination, let alone a win at this point,
Yeah,
it seems a little premature.
it does.
But I think what we're seeing is the power of online buzz.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's been getting a lot of critical acclaim for her recent roles.
Yeah, like those intense, dramatic performances, right?
Exactly. That raw talent kind of reminds me of Jennifer Lawrence's early work.
Oh, interesting comparison.
Yeah, and, you know, Lawrence went on to win an Oscar pretty early in her career.
She did for Silver Linings Playbook.
Yeah. So maybe people are drawing parallels there.
Maybe. Yeah.
And, you know, even if it's just whispers in the industry,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff gets amplified online.
Oh, for sure. It spreads like wildfire.
Absolutely.
So we have the rising star, the online buzz.
Right?
But then there's the mystery of this movie, The Substance.
Okay, tell me more.
It seems like every time Mikey Madison's name pops up,
Uh-huh.
The Substance isn't too far behind.
Interesting.
The internet searches link them together constantly.
So people are connecting them.
Yeah, it's like they're convinced this movie is her ticket to Oscar gold.
Even though we know very little about the film itself,
That's the thing, right? It's shrouded in secrecy.
which just fuels speculation, of course.
Of course. And it gets even more intriguing when you add Demi Moore to the equation.
Okay, now this is getting good.
Right. Searches for Demi Moore and The Substance are also spiking.
Together. Wow.
Yeah, together. And some searches even specify Demi Moore Oscars 2025.
Demi Moore Oscars 2025, like they're calling it.
Yeah. It's wild.
People are really putting their money on this film.
They are. And, you know, it's interesting because Demi Moore has had such an incredible career,
Oh, absolutely iconic.
but she has never won an Oscar.
Right, and I think a lot of people feel she's overdue.
I think so, too.
So maybe they're hoping The Substance is her moment, you know?
For a chance to finally get that recognition.
Exactly.
So we've got these two actresses, both with such different journeys,
Yeah.
but they're somehow caught up in this whirlwind of online speculation.
It's really remarkable.
It is. But before we get too carried away,
Right.
we have to remember that internet searches don't always equal reality.
They don't.
Sometimes the internet gets ahead of itself.
It does. It gets excited.
It does.
Yeah.
So as much as we love a good Oscar prediction,
Uh-huh.
we need to be a little cautious here.
Right, let's put on our critical thinking caps.
Exactly.
So as of right now, there are no official Oscar nominations for either Mikey Madison or Demi Moore.
Nope. Not at all.
And details about The Substance are still pretty scarce.
Very scarce.
It's like a Hollywood mirage, you know?
Oh, that's such a good analogy.
Shimmering out there in the desert.
Yeah, we're all thirsty for information.
But it might just be a trick of the light.
It might be.
Yeah.
But I have to say, even if it's all just hype,
Yeah.
it's pretty exciting to see how passionate people are.
It is. It really speaks to the power of the internet, doesn't it?
It does. It really shows how quickly a story can spread.
And how much people love a good underdog story.
Yeah, or in this case, maybe two underdog stories.
Right? And the Oscars, they're all about these narratives, aren't they?
They are. It's the culmination of all this anticipation.
Exactly.
And I think this whole substance mystery, it's really tapping into that desire to see talent recognized.
It is. People want to see their favorites win.
They do. They really do.
And maybe they see this film as a vehicle for that.
You know, a chance for Mikey Madison to have her breakout moment.
And for Demi Moore to finally get her due.
Exactly.
It's a compelling story, even if it turns out to be just that, a story.
It is a compelling story.
Yeah.
But, I mean, who knows?
Right.
Maybe all this buzz will actually influence the Academy.
Maybe. Who can say?
It's happened before.
It has, yeah.
It really makes you think about the power of online trends.
Yeah, it's a force to be reckoned with.
It is, and in the world of Hollywood, anything is possible.
That's the magic of it.
It is. So as we head into Oscar season,
Yeah.
this is definitely something to keep an eye on.
The substance, Mikey Madison, Demi Moore.
The whole thing. It'll be interesting to see how it all unfolds.
I agree. I'll be watching closely.
Me too. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us on another deep dive.
Always a pleasure.
And be sure to let us know your Oscar predictions in the comments.
I'm curious to hear what you all think.
We'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.